So now we're going to go to eyes, and I might end up having to break this up, not because eyes takes that long, but just because I'm probably going to talk a lot. Okay, so for eyes, now if you remember, we already did primer. We did the Urban Decay primer before, so that I could do other things and give that a chance to dry. It should be well dry by now. I usually do a pretty simple eye. You know, I'm not somebody who does like 4 different colors with all kinds of contouring and blah, blah, blah. And I'll tell you the philosophy I've recently come up with on eye color, which is drugstores, or expensive brands are better than drugstore. They are. They feel better on your skin. They last longer. They don't crease as much. They have better color saturation. They're just better. But they're expensive, obviously. So what I decided was that for my everyday, and I wear the same colors every day for work, you know, for regular days, I would spring for the better stuff. For fun colors, things I experiment with, things that I would wear to go out, for those I'll go drugstore. And I figure that's a good balance, because if I'm putting it on for a Saturday night, it doesn't have to last very long. So I have these are my colors that I use this way. Woo! Okay, this one, this is a light beige. It's you see it? Makeup Forever, number 126. I put this on the brow bone. This one is Makeup Forever, number 17. I put this on the lid. And to do these, I have a double-ended eyeshadow brush. So the big end is for the brow bone, the small end is for the lid. And then that way I don't have to have a billion brushes in my purse. Alright, so the first one I'll do is the brow bone. And it just gives, it's not a lot of color. I mean, it's basically the same color as my skin, but it just gives a little bit of shimmer. Alright, that looks nice. Now, you see, like that compact, it just has that satisfying, it actually has a magnetic closure on it. I don't know if you can hear it. The nice click, it really clicks shut with that magnet. I mean, it's just better. It's just all around better. Okay, so now I'm going to do something in an opposite order of what almost everyone ever tells you to do. They always say put on your eyeshadow and then put on your eyeliner. My sister taught me how to put on eyeliner, props to Amber, and she's right, where she said put on your eyeliner first, then if you put your eyeshadow on over the eyeliner, it will set that eyeliner so that it won't budge. It really works. So I put on the light brow bone first, then I go to eyeliner. I'm using Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes in 2L. It's a brown. It's kind of a darkish brown, maybe like somewhere between cocoa and espresso, I think is probably the way to describe it. Aqua Eyes is great because it's waterproof, smudge proof. It'll last through a hurricane. Okay, so for the top eye, and this is probably the stuff that people have the hardest time doing, so I'm going to take some time here. For the top eye, I pull it back this way so it's taut, and just kind of, you don't have to get like one singular line. I mean, if you were doing a very precise eye with a liquid eyeliner, you would have to, but I'm not capable of doing such a thing. So I just kind of swoosh it back and forth in the general vicinity of the lash line. And I'm just kind of every now and then I kind of stop to check my work. Looks like I could use some more color here in the corner. Okay, I like that. I don't know if you can see the difference. Yeah, you can. Okay, so I'm going to do the other one. Okay, now here's the trick with the lower lash line. And again, my sister taught me how to put on eyeliner. I was like well into my 20s, could not wear eyeliner because it would smudge within minutes, okay? She taught me how to do this so that it would look good. The lower lash, the trick is, and it's really hard the first couple of times you do it, they call it the waterline, and what you do is you pull your lower eyelid down until you can see the pink part here. That's where you put the eyeliner. The first time you do it, it tickles and your eyes water like mad. The second time, it tickles and your eyes water, but not quite as bad. So you just have to really like keep at it. Within a week, you'll be able to do it without any eye watering at all. And you'll see I'm going to do it right now. And just like up above, I'm not really like going in, I don't know if you can see, with the point. I'm more kind of smushing on with the side of the tip. So you don't need to like draw a line. I'm just kind of letting the side of the tip give off color. Like that. So do you see the difference? Let me do the other eye. Now, what I just did, putting eyeliner in the waterline is technically a no-no. They always tell you don't do that because you can get eye infections, this, that, and the other. I have relatively sensitive eyes, and I've never had any problem with it. My sister has extremely sensitive eyes, and she's the one who taught me how to do that. But I'll give you the warning that probably somebody will come out here and say, that's terrible, never do that. You should only put it, on the skin under the lower lashes. But I find that impossible. I can put color there, and an hour later, it'll be smudged, and I'll look like a raccoon. Whereas if I put it on the waterline, it just looks like a pretty defined eye. So that's what I do. But I've given you the disclaimer. I am not a doctor. Doctors would tell you don't do it. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my brown color. And I'm going to put that, it's a lot of pigment. Okay, and I'm going to put that right over the top on the eyelid. And I'm just kind of covering the whole eyelid here. And getting up into the crease where your eyelid kind of creases back. And just a little bit there. You want to be, if you're using a color as dark as I am right now, you want to be a little bit precise. This somewhat small brush helps because you wouldn't want to get something really dark like over here where you just spent a bunch of time lightening it up with concealer. That would really go against your plan. So you just want to be careful to angle it away from the side there. Don't get it on that side of the nose. With a drugstore eyeshadow, you would probably never have to blow off the excess because it just wouldn't pick up enough pigment. But the Makeup Forever is really richly colored. Okay, so we've got color now on the lids. It's smoky, but it's not outrageous. It's definitely work appropriate. Alright, so now we're going to move on to lashes. This is something people who don't curl their lashes are like, oh my god, I can't believe you do that. I'm going to show you how easy it is. This is an eyelash curler. This is actually CoverGirl brand. I've tried this fancy schmancy and I hated it. I need these to be cushiony, and I need there to be some extra give here, and the CoverGirl is the way to go for me. So I once had a female boss, and I just had my bag like out because I was digging out some lip balm or whatever, and she saw these, and she like freaked out. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe you do that. It's a torture device. It really isn't. Like, I'll take down my hair. I mean, it's no different than curling your hair with no heat. I mean, I'll feed some hair into it if I can. I don't know if I can. It's not cooperating. There we go. Okay, so see? And it just clamps it. That's it. That's all it does. And your eyelashes don't have feelings. Okay, so what you do is you just, and I usually end up really close to the mirror, kind of close your eye halfway so you can feed your eyelashes into the space here. You see what I'm doing? Okay. And don't get it like super damn close to your eye or else you'll catch your eyelid. And then what I do is I come down very gently. If I feel any pinch at all, then that means I have my eyelid. And I'll need to open it and pull it out just a smidge. So I'm getting only lashes, no eyelid. Alright? So I get as close as I can without pinching. I go real gentle until I make sure I have nothing but eyelash. And then I clamp down. And I leave it for a second. Let it go. Alright? I usually clamp, 2 or 3 times. My eyelashes are very straight. I have very long eyelashes, but they're as straight as all the rest of my hair, and so you cannot see them unless I curl them. So I do. I curl every day. That is not an unusual thing for me. However, this part is. This is Shiseido mascara base, and I'm actually going to stop this because I need to talk about this for a minute, and I'm going to run out of time. So hang on.